Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Debbie, and if you are not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Click that button down below and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Also, please don't forget to click that bell and turn on your post notifications so you can get notified of any future videos. Alright you guys, so today I'm super excited because I am going to create a fun look. I'm going to be doing a pink lemonade, so I'm going to be using pink and yellow today to create a pink lemonade vibe. So as always, I'm going to clip my hair back. And just so you guys know, for my brows today, I did use the LA Girl Slim Brow Pencil right here. This one is so good. I've been using this so much lately. I actually opened up a new one, which is this one here. This one is in the shade Brunette. And today I did go in and set my brows with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze. I did mention in my last video that I go back and forth with this one and the brow gel from Anastasia. But yeah, so like I said, for the brow freeze, there are times when I do use it that I get like this white cast, like this white stuff on my brows, and it's so annoying. But today, they're good, so thumbs up to that. Alright guys, so I am going to be going in with an eyeshadow primer. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills base. So this one right here. Haven't used this one in a minute. I didn't clean my brows or anything, but I figured it's okay, and I feel like that's too much. So I'm just going to grab this BH Cosmetics brush and just blend that out just like this. So then I can go in with the shadow. We want to make sure, since I'm using like really bright pink and a yellow, I want those colors to really stand out and pop. I'm actually going to switch brushes. I'm going in with this brush from Morphe. This is the Gunmetal collection, super old. It's a G24. I really wish they would bring this collection back because I really liked it. I didn't get enough brushes from this collection, which kind of sucks because they no longer have them, but I really did like it. Alright, so for today's eyeshadow, I am going to be using two different palettes. I'm going to be going in first with the Morphe 39S palette, and I'm going to be using a pinky shade as my transition. So I'm going to be going in with this shade right here. Such a huge palette, but this one right here, it's going to be the transition shade. Like I said, I'm going to apply it right into the crease so it's easy to blend out with the more brighter pink that I'm going to go in with. So I'm just going to be going in with the Morphe and Jeffree Star JS8 and using that shade from that palette. I'm just going to apply it right in the crease like I said. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with a different palette. I'm going to be going in with the Morphe 24A Artist Pass palette. And I'm going to be using the shade here. This one is a super bright pink. This one's called Max Volume. I'm going to be going in with this Anastasia Beverly Hills double-sided brush and applying that on right here on the outer V, but also building it into that crease. As you can see, going right in. Oh, this is such a beautiful, like, hot pink. I love it. Just make sure when you're applying this shade, you're applying it right in that crease and intensify that. Look at that. It's so pretty. So pretty. I love this shade. I haven't done a really bright fun look in a minute, so that's why I was like, you know what, today is the day. So now I'm just going to do the same thing on this side. You can start packing it on the outer V like that, and then going into the crease like that. Just stick that brush in there. Alright, so now I'm going to switch brushes. I'm going to grab this brush right here. This is the Morphe and Jeffree Star JS9. And I'm just going to blend out the edges, soften that up. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with a little bit more of the eye primer from Anastasia. And I'm going to be grabbing the ColourPop E3 brush. I feel like this brush is going to be perfect to get right into the inner corner. And I'm going to do that real quick. Alright, so now that I'm done with that, I'm going to be grabbing the ColourPop E18 brush and going in with Underneath the Sun, which is this beautiful yellow here. And I'm just going to apply that on top of the inner corner and the lid. I'm going to start off by packing it on and slowly intensifying. Alright, so now switching brushes again, I'm going to be grabbing this brush right here from BH Cosmetics and a little bit of Max Volume, which is that really, really bright pink. I'm just going to be using this brush to blend. Alright, so I did notice that this right here has a little, you can see exactly where I ended with the yellow because when I blend it in, you see the separation. But I'm going to go in and blend that out off camera. But right now I'm just doing the same thing on this side, blending them into one another. And also it's changing that right there where I'm blending into like a little bit of a hint of orange. But don't worry, I'm going to go in and fix that. I just want to show you that that's what I would normally do, just to make sure that you can see a nice gradient from one shade to the other. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to fix that up a little bit. I'll probably add a little bit of eyeliner and some lashes, and then we'll be back to continue on the rest of the makeup. Alright guys, so I'm back. I finished blending out the shadow and I applied some eyeliner and some lashes. Now we're going to move on to the face. I'm going to be going in with the Touch in Sol No Problem primer. Haven't used this one in a little bit, so I'm going to go in with that. And for foundation, I am going to be going in with the NARS. What is this? The Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I've been using the Fenty one literally every day. I think I'm almost halfway into the bottle, which is crazy, you guys, but it's such a great skin tint if you haven't tried it. So, like I said, I'm going to go in with this foundation here. Mine is in the shade Vanuatu. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but that's how I pronounce it. I'm going to be going in with this brush right here. This is the Morphe M439, and it is the best brush ever. Okay, so I'm going to go in and apply a little bit of the foundation, just like that. And I'm also going to apply a little bit more on this side. Okay. And we're going to blend that out. Look at that coverage, guys. Look at that coverage. So good. And I love how lightweight this is. Just makes your skin look so good. For concealer, I'm going to be going in with this one from Too Faced. This is the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in the shade Warm Beige. This is such an amazing concealer. I'm just going to apply that right underneath. I am also going to go in with a little bit of the Dior concealer just to help brighten it up a little bit. Add a little bit more coverage. I am going to be using my sponge to blend this out. Look at that. I love this concealer. It's so creamy, easy to blend, and the coverage is just like perfect. I actually want to pick up a little bit of a lighter shade just to help brighten up. So I would go in with this to give me more coverage and then go in and brighten it up a little bit. So like I said, I'm going to be grabbing the Dior one. This one is the Forever Skin Correct. This one's in the shade 2N. This one here. And I feel like this one's going to brighten it up. I'm going to apply a little bit on the bridge and right here. Still going in with the sponge, I'm going to blend that out. And you see, it just brightens it up a little bit. Look at that. You see? And that concealer is really nice on its own as well. Alright, so now to cream bronze, I'm going to be going in with the Huda Beauty. This is the Light Tantor Contour Bronzer Cream. And I'm going to be using this brush right here. I'm going to grab that. And I'm just going to go on the outer perimeter of the face. And we're going to go in and blend that out. I feel like this product is so easy to use and it's so creamy. I just love it. You want to be very easy with, you know, have a light hand with it because it's so intense, you know, but at the same time it's like so good. I'm gonna do my nose. To blend that out, I'm going to be going in with my Real Techniques contour brush, and I'm just going to blend that out. Alright, so now I'm going to be grabbing the Anastasia Beverly Hills Vanilla Loose Setting Powder and a sponge, which is this one for me, and I'm just going to apply that underneath the eye on top of the concealer. I'm going to set that. We're going to make sure to do that close to the nose as well. Just like that. Ooh, look at that. Okay, and then we're just going to go and apply some underneath the eye on this side, and at the same time I'm just gonna blend it out a little bit. I'm gonna leave that, and I'm just gonna go over here just to clean it up a little bit. And now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of bronzer, and I'm going to set the outer perimeter. So I've been really enjoying this one. This one is from Patrick Ta for Face. This one is the Cream Contour and Powder Bronzer Duo, and she's sculpted. So I'm going to be using the Sigma Powder slash Blush brush in the number F10, and grabbing some of the powder. I'm going to go in and set. I'm going to go in with the outer perimeter, of course. And I like this because it's not super duper intense off the bat. You could build it up. And look at that. Perfect. Just love this. Alright, so for highlighter, I'm going to be going in with my favorite. This is the Benefit Cookie Highlighter. And I'm going to be using my all over blending brush from Milani. Just going to apply that right on the high points. Look at that. Boom. I'm going to do that here. Look at that. Such an intense and beautiful highlighter. I'm going to apply a little on the bridge, tip, cupid's bow, and a little bit right on the brow bone because, you know, I love a little pop right there. And now I'm going to set my face a little bit because it feels a little dry, so I want everything, you know, just to melt into the skin. Okay, so I feel like that's good enough before I go back in and just set it completely. So we have the lips left. I am going to be going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip palette. I've been using this a lot lately, and I've really been enjoying creating my own shades and, you know, mixing and all that stuff. So I'll be going in with this one, and this one. I just play with them and see what looks good. And I'm using this old brush from BH Cosmetics. I think this was like the first brush set I purchased from them, and I still have it. So you see, look at that. If I want it a little lighter, I'll grab a lighter shade. But that's what we have. It looks good. And they blend out so nicely, you guys. I'm going to go in with a little bit of this peachy pinky shade just to lighten it up. Alright, so that is what we have. I think that looks perfect. Now I'm going to go in and set my face, and that will complete today's look. I'm going to be going in again with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Alright, you guys, so this is the final look right here. What do we think? Let me know down below. If you enjoyed today's video, you know what to do. Give this video a big thumbs up. Also, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!